Welcome to RP Hub. In this video, we'll talk about how to automate Contoso invoice processing applications with the help of Power Automate. Whenever we are using Power Automate desktop, there are a lot of actions we need to perform. Rather than doing this manually, we can use Power Automate for automating our repetitive tasks, where we are going to see here how we can create or add detail using Power Automate desktop. If you want to learn more about Power Automate, feel free to follow my complete Power Automate playlist. To start with this, here first we'll create one flow where we're going to launch Contoso applications. So for launching this applications, we'll just write run, and here you can see run applications. This will open a prompt where you have to provide the complete application path. For that, we need to navigate it to the installation path. Here, press Ctrl Shift and right click where you will get copy as a path. This will copy complete path of the applications and paste it here. If you want, you can create the variable and directly add that variable name here. Even if you will just add legacy invoicing app.exe, then also it will work. But for better stability, we are going to define the complete path, application path. Command line arguments, if you are using, you can add it here. As of now, it's not required in this automation, and applications launch should wait for applications to load. So here we'll add 4 seconds. This is the app process ID and window handle. You can add it here. So these two variables are available. If we want, we can use it at the end. Now, to terminate these applications, we will use terminate process. This will capture. So here we'll add app process ID as the applications. So after every executions, this will close this Contoso applications so that it will not have any confusion at the time of execution. Now, to automate this, first we have to click on new. It will clear this path and where it will create a new ID for adding the data. We will use click activity. For using click activity, we'll use UI automations, which will capture Windows based. Here we'll add UI elements for Contoso, and this is the image. So press Ctrl and left key. These elements will be added successfully. If you want, you can just enable the simulate actions, which will simulate at the proper window. Next, we have to fill the detail here. Account name, primary contact, and contact email is the detail which we are going to add it in this section. So just I will clear it out all those details, and then we'll add populate text field. So this is a form filling. Here we'll use Windows, and again we'll add UI elements which will capture the account name. So in account name, I want to give here Google. Click on save. Next actions, we want to fill it here as number. So number, I will use this. We have not added the UI elements, so we'll capture the UI elements, and that's done. Again, we drag and drop one more populate text fields and fetch this detail. This time I'm going to use Google abc@google.com. These 3 fields are done. At the end, I wanted to click on Save tab. So here we'll use same. Now this time I will change it to save button. Click on save and this process is done. At the end, we'll create this terminate process. Here, I will close this window. Let's run it and see the result. Suppose that if any differences are there, we'll modify it. So first, it will launch the informations. Yes. Next actions, we have not selected this process account. So we have not cleared any of this informations. That's reason it's not showing. Let me disable this and again this same thing. Now we'll start again, run this code. You can see first click on new and then it start adding this field. This is how we can add any data and after that it will save the informations. If you want to have a look about the last data which is added, its ID with Google and this informations. This is static informations. If you want, we can create in Excel and these Excel value can be fed repetitively. So here I wanted to provide the three columns: account name, primary contact, and contact email. Account name, primary contact, and next is email. Here, let me add RPA Hub is my company name or account name. We'll add one. Primary contact will be 12323, and here we'll add XYZ at the rate RPA Hub, rpahub.com. So this will be my email ID. Let me modify it to XYZ1 so that in next column we'll add some or modify some number. So here you can see we have RPA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and XYZ and so on. Let me save this in the folder. So here we'll select some folder where our bot automate codes are there. Select the Power Automate, create a folder, Contoso, book one is fine, save it. So this information is saved. What we will do here as add for each. So before that, let me read through this information from Excel. Launch, we'll add here launch Excel. In this case, I wanted to open documents. Here we'll specify the complete path where our Excel file is saved. So this is my Excel available here only for read. And I don't want to make this visible. This will store inside the variable Excel instance. Click on save. Next, I wanted to provide read informations. Read Excel. Here we'll use same. My start column will be A and A to C. So start column will be A. Start row will be 1, 1, and here will end column as C and end row will be 6. Because we have limited set of information, but if based on your data, you can trim this. So this will store my all those informations into Excel data, will save it. This is done. After that, I want to use for each. So here we'll add for each value to be iterated as Excel data and we'll end this to here. Okay, I will move all those actions inside this so that every iteration should perform same thing. After that, we have to close it. Close Excel. So at the end of the process, this should close my Excel file and your will save it. Next, we have to change this value. So whatever value we wanted to populate it, that should be from variable. So we'll use current item, and within that we'll specify, under this we'll specify this account name is my first value. Second will be my primary contact, and single quote primary contact. Next is email. Now we'll save it. So this is done. Here we meet one mistake. We have not made first line of range contains column name. So this will save it. Now let's try to run this process and see the result. We'll close this as well. Let's run it and see the result. First, it will launch the Contoso applications. We'll click on this, try to fill the value 12323, contact email, and then save it. Again, next item with RP of 2, it will start filling the informations till the time the data will be not finished in Excel. This is how we can automate the process using Power Automate, and this will be very quick enough. You don't have to spend much time. So rather than feeding the informations manually, you can automate this process with the help of Power Automate without writing a single line of code. After this, it will close both the applications, Excel and Contoso. That's how we can automate any Windows application with the help of Power Automate. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you think so this will be useful, don't forget to share within your circle. Thank you for watching.